sex. I was left with a light head, pins and needles in my fingers, my legs were shaking. It was awesome. I'm leaving Toronto. This is my last day. When I first got here, I was really like struggling with being lonely and like being by myself. The last 2 weeks, experiencing new things, meeting new people has been game changing. I finally feel happy and content about being single, and I'm ready to like start exploring sex more, to have more casual sex, have more fun. Going on a couple of dates whilst I've been here has been really, really good for me, and having some like really like casual sex has been really positive for me. I'm ready to like continue this journey in LA. I'm gonna be there for the rest of the year, so when I get there I'm gonna like make LA's my home. Also, I got a spot and then I picked it. But anyway, curious fuckers, I will see you on the flip side in sunny California. You're coming with me. So I woke up today in LA. I can't believe I'm here. There's sunshine. It's real sunny out here. I made it to my final destination. I hope it's not my final destination. Oh my god, touch wood. This is my uncle's crib. Got a pool. It's gonna be 28 degrees today, and I'm ready to record my first podcast. Actually, let me show you guys my setup. This is where I'm recording my podcast. It's my protein shake. It's my hot water. I'm all ready. So I got to LA and it's raining. It never rains here. I obviously brought it with me from London and from Canada. I'm feeling so tired today. I think it's because I've been drinking too much wine. I went out to an event the other night, actually on a date. I'll tell you about it later. My uncle's taking me to the shops. Oh, this is my uncle. He's called Ian. I'm staying with him 3 months, which was very kind of him.
Is it day 2 or day 3 you're on now?
Day 3.
So
far he's okay with me being here. I haven't been kicked out. We're going to Sprouts, one of my favourite supermarkets in California. It's got everything, so Whole Foods. I'm on a mission to find some matcha so that I can be that bitch in LA who makes her iced oat milk matcha lattes. 2 in 1. There are too many options. Matcha latte, but make it protein. I am blown away by the vegan options here. Egg, but it's vegan. The vegetable section in American supermarkets. Fucking insane. This place is actually a vegan dream. The haul from Sprouts. Some blueberries, some strawberries, chocolate raspberry sorbet, vegan style pork, some parmesan, found my matcha, immune boosting thing, some gut culture stuff, vegan protein sachets. I got some yogurt, cashew milk yogurt. I got some olive oil crisps, the biggest Cholula bottle ever. I love Cholula, it's my favorite hot sauce in the whole world. So when I saw this massive bottle, I was like, I need to have it. Plant-based eggs. I can make scrambled egg. Mad. Prebiotic dark chocolate tea. Some more good stuff for my gut. Plant-based oat milk. Vegan mayonnaise. And I got some dates to go in my yogurt, and we got some raspberries, buffalo jack wings, plant-based. And I also got a protein shaker. Anyway, that was my Sprouts haul. Walking through areas that the wildfire caught in LA. We're just stretching our legs, but I've got a stitch already because we went to this vegan place and they gave me the driest meal I've ever had in my whole life. As dry as the grass in these mountains. And it was also a portion for about 3 people. Forget how massive the meals are here. Little deers. It's like we're in Red Dead Redemption.
Hey, clear out of here.
Woody the Woodpecker. Time to tell you about my dates. First date that I went on was last week. It was someone that I met off field who I'd been chatting to for about 2 weeks. We had a FaceTime prior to meeting up whilst I was in Toronto, which went quite well. It was like an hour. We were kind of chatting about like nothing here nor there. It wasn't like the most engaging conversation in the world because he was watching football at the same time. I was like, maybe focus on me. We went on a date. He took me to Soho House in West Hollywood for an event where Travis Barker was playing, who is like couple goals with Kourtney Kardashian. So yeah, I met him there. We had a really good time and I'm gonna see him again. But I'm gonna be honest, from the get-go, he was like immediately very touchy with me. One, it was quite nice getting the attention. 2, it did feel like it was crossing some kind of boundary. Sometimes I feel like meeting on dating apps which are more kind of like sex focused kind of gives people a certain idea, but that should not be the case. Like if you meet someone on field, it doesn't mean that they are down to fuck just because they were on field. We hung out, we stayed there for 2 drinks, and then we went to another bar and had like one final drink. I had to get up super early in the morning to make content with Reed, 8 AM after a night out, and I got home at 2 AM. Okay, so the funny thing about this date is that towards the end of the day, we were getting like closer and closer, and I'm a bit more like, I was being a bit more like touchy with him. And then we kissed outside, and it was not matching up. I actually said to him, hey, I think you're overshooting it, or like over aiming it a little bit, because he was like kissing on my like top lip. And then he said to me, he was like, oh yeah, but I just love kissing your like thin lips. These comments is why women get lip filler. I was shook. And he was like, he was like, oh no, it's a compliment. Like, since when has that been a compliment? In the era of lip filler, no one is looking for a tiny lip. The reason that Kylie Kardashian has her lips is because people used to say that they were surprised that she was a good kisser because her lips were so thin. And I have had lip filler in the past as well. It's worn off now, but like I did get to a point where I was like, you know what, I want bigger lips. I think that'll make me more attractive. That aside, I had a really nice time and I do want to see him again. I feel like that was a slip up and I'm going to give you a second chance, okay? So, second date. My date yesterday lives in Long Beach. That is on the other frickin' side of LA. So I spent an hour and a half in an Uber to get this dick. There was a lot riding on this dick. Literally. This guy I had a FaceTime with last week. We got on like a house on fire. We were chatting for 3 hours and we could have chatted for longer. All our sexual interests are like tick, 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 tick. All the boxes ticked. And like that includes like random things like lactation, breeding fetish, feeding, nurturing, all of that stuff that isn't necessarily that common. So when you find someone that's into it, you're like, oh, okay. And we have sexted before when I was in Toronto, and that was really hot. I saw his packing before I tested it out. I was like, I have a feeling that this is gonna be a key in a lock situation, and I was not wrong. He was a Scorpio. My ex was a Scorpio. I'm a Gemini. I knew I was in trouble because a Gemini Scorpio match in the bedroom is fire. Air and a fire sign makes more fire. Yeah, it was really, really good. Oral skills. Oh my days. I was left with a light head, pins and needles in my fingers. My legs were shaking. It was awesome. Then I gave him like hand job, blow job. That was just so fun. Sex. It was a key in a lock. But there's a big but. He's already got a primary partner, so this isn't going to be a regular lay. This is going to be a once every now and again lay, which is really sad. I want that dick again. And he was really nice. We hung out, we got vegan fast food because he's vegan, then we watched a movie, watched Invisible Man, and then I slept at his and then we slept. It was just really cute. I want to see him again, but I'm still on the dating apps. Ooh, interesting fact. After my first breakup, I signed up to Raya, which is this like exclusive dating app. It's so stupid, but like celebrities are on it, like Lewis Hamilton is on it. I was like, you know what, I'm cool enough to be on this app, so I signed up. I was on the waiting list for a year and a half, no joke. The day I got to LA, I got accepted, so I've been on Raya and I'm talking to some people on there that I'm going to go on dates with, so I'll keep you updated there. That's it for now, curious fuckers. Goodbye. So I was supposed to have a date here today. Santa Monica, he cancelled. I decided to take myself on a self-care day. Self-date. So I'm now here at Santa Monica, gonna hire a bike and chill out by the sea. Also, I might meet someone else for a date instead. This was fun. This noise. I always listen to our podcast after it comes out to boost up the listens, and also, I don't know, I weirdly enjoy listening to my own podcast. Is that super random? This is our Halloween episode. If you haven't listened to it already, go and check it out. My self-date yesterday actually turned into a real date. Someone I was talking to on Raya got in contact and they were just like, hey, I'm just aimlessly driving around West Hollywood right now. Did you fancy, like I'm near to Santa Monica, did you fancy hanging out? And so yeah, we met up. We had like a really chill date. We went to like a little bar on Venice Beach and got some non-alcoholic beverages and some snacks like some guac and some fried plantain, which was really nice. Then we went and sat on the beach, walked back towards the pier just as the sun was setting, which was fucking beautiful. This is Florence from RuPaul's Drag Race going off into the sunset with a surfboard. It was a really cute date. I love spontaneous dates. I think they're the best because you don't have time to get like nervous or anything or overthink them at all. Like you just literally go into the situation, you're like, cool, this is it. And then he drove me halfway home as well, which was cool and cute. And yeah, I'm just like really enjoying meeting loads of new people out here and making new friends. Really enjoying that.
Going to teach this young lady how to drive.
I'm getting a bit sick and tired of getting lifts everywhere. But I haven't driven in 7 years.
You told me 8.
7, 8 years. So it's not safe for me to rent a car out here, even though I do have a license. I'm gonna find like a safe space for me to trial the driving. Pray for us. Swapsies. It's probably how not to drive. The lesson by Florence. Oh look, oncoming traffic.
Speed bump.
Stop. Oh wait, this isn't the stop sign.
Keep the speed under 100 miles an hour.
I keep feeling the urge to change the gear, it's weird. Slow down.
Making a turn. Slow down here. See, this is cross traffic.
There's a car coming. And go.
Turn left.
Left.
Target or Target over there.
Now we're going to Target to get some antihistamines because I've been eaten alive by mosquitoes. My parking could have been a little bit better. I feel like it's okay as long as it's not in the other space. Ian disagrees. On a little hike this morning, it's a Saturday. I've been here just over a week now. We just walked up a massive hill and it was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. It's nice to be out in the sun. I'm hot. Shouldn't be wearing these trousers, but I got covered in mosquito bites. So I was sitting outside yesterday doing my work. Literally got eaten alive by mosquitoes. Really fucking annoying. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. A snake. With a jump. It's just sunbathing. What type of snake is that? Okay, in the comments, tell me what snake this is. Looking for their mices. Nearly finished our walk. We did. Can you see that? Hike 2 complete. Gonna do another one tomorrow. Cheers to 1 week and a bit in LA. Cheers to my new life for a little bit. So far I've made a couple of really cool friends. I've had a lot of dating experiences already in like a week. It's not all been like sunshine and roses. Like I have had really bad anxiety. I thought I'd just come here and like have loads of friends and be hanging out with people all the time. I can't just expect people to welcome me into their lives here. I'm a temporary person. Like I'm leaving in January. Everyone that lives here that I'm becoming friends with is really busy and they've got their own friends, they've got their own lives. When they are seeing me, they are fitting me in their like already busy schedule. I think especially after the date that I went on last Monday with the guy that I really liked and I had a really good time with, the only person that I've slept with since being here. But I guess I just thought because of like everything that we had spoken about and everything like that he was going to be more of like a friend rather than just like a once every so often fuck. So I was a bit disappointed with that. I am definitely overthinking a lot of things. Sorry, I've got so many mosquito bites, so I've got this like anti-mosquito bite incense that going around. I'm kind of realizing that I need to take away my expectations from people because they're busy. I don't just like slot in. They're not here for me, so I need to be here for myself. Sometimes I feel like I'm jumping in a little bit too soon, like I'm still grieving my heartbreak and I'm missing my ex a lot. and I've been thinking about my ex a lot. Being with new people makes me remember how amazing my ex was. It's like all the little things that I feel insecure about, I didn't ever feel insecure about them with him, because he made me feel amazing and made me feel so comfortable with myself. I'm going to a gig tonight, which I was invited to by the first guy that I went on a date with. I'm literally just going there by myself because we didn't really connect. Yeah, I kind of wanted to be friends with him. He got me into this gig, and that's really, really amazing because it's one of my favorite bands. I'm going to see Tornado, and there's also going to be another person there that I've been talking to on Field. But anyway, this camera is running out of battery. Let me know in the comments below what you want to see, whether you want specific vlogs after this, which have a purpose and a story and an idea, or whether you just want like the continuation of the random life of me in LA, letting you know my dating stories. I've got more dates next week lined up. Woohoo! And then I'm going to Vegas. Cheers everyone, and remember to follow us on Instagram at ComeCurious, me at Florence Bark, and Reed at ReedAmberX, and listen to our podcast Fucks Given, and that's it. Cheers from LA.
So pussies may get mad at dicks once in a while because pussies get fucked by dicks. But dicks also fuck assholes, Chuck.